The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. So there's Frank Lampard, an excellent 2005 for both club and country, his most productive season so far. And on top of it all, named his national team's outstanding player 2 years running.
Yeah, and it's not hard to see why. He's been England's most consistent performer in the bid to qualify for 2006. And he's delivered in the big games against Poland and Austria.
And that familiar expression on his face rarely changes, does it? Son Heung-min! Now that looks a decent ball. Camavinga gets across to intercept that. De Bruyne, spread out to the left. Mbappe, for De Bruyne. Now it's Martinez. This looks promising. And it's Vieira. Lampard aims beyond the defence. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Yamal. Caicedo calmly anticipates. Son Heung-min. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's De Bruyne. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's well spotted. And now they can clear their lines. Camavinga. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Liverpool have a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Son Heung-min powering forward here.
Son Heung-min really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Mbappe, up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Nicely weighted ball, somewhat off target. João Cancelo. Lampard.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Liverpool looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Look at the space here. It's Kane! Oh, just wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
João Cancelo. Now it's Yamal. Referee's given a throw. Badiashile. Great ball of Martinez. Tries a shot! There it is! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Liverpool have broken through, it's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And he cuts out the supply, and it's Son Heung-min. Kane! And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. João Cancelo. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. That has not gone well. Caicedo. Robertson cuts out the pass. De Bruyne. Lampard. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. And he's gone looking for safety. Martinez. Can he finish? Oh, off the bar. Martinez! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And he shoots! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Martinez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Liverpool find a position of real strength now. De Bruyne. Lampard looking for the run. That looks a cracking ball. He's through and all alone! He's having a shot! It's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Liverpool are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Throw in. Jimenez. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
He's got away. Alaba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. De Bruyne has got himself a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Now it's Yamal. No way through, so back it shapes to shoot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's Vieira. It's a threatening ball. And the finish! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely...
Can he finish? It's in! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Barcelona have a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Valverde. And it's Valverde. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, look at the speed. It's Son Heung-min! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Camavinga! Mbappe. Now De Bruyne. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Yamal. Good take, and it's Martinez! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Substitution.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. He is through here, and he's certainly onside here. Vieira, Yamal receives it. He's had a shot! Nice looking ball, and he's intervened well there. Vieira. Now it's Martinez. Mbappe. Robertson in acres of space out wide. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Ferran Torres goes steaming forward. Great defending, strong and determined. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Messi. Crosses it in here. De Bruyne. Lampard. De Bruyne goes looking wide. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It's a pretty loose pass. And he can clear it away.
6 added minutes has been
Has a
indicated.
look and plays it forward. Can he get it through? Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. And that is out of play. And it's Lampard. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Great ball, and takes a shot! He scores! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
He's in a great position here. He's being urged to shoot. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like the full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Tries a shot! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Barcelona really could have done without this. To open the scoring. Brilliant save from... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Manchester United! The breakthrough strike! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, that is one way to stop him. Valverde, it's a searching pass. Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a nicely shaped ball. And the shot! And it's come back out to him. It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Caicedo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's made its way to him. He is through here. There's the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Jimenez. Caicedo. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, delightful ball. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Played out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's on it, can he get away? Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Serginho. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, that has not gone well. And he's straight offside. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, no question, that's a foul. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's taking no chances there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job.
De Bruyne!
It's hit the upright. Not the most accurate pass. But here's Messi. Son Heung-min. Searching pass he's played there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Messi. Rice. Can he get it through? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for options for movement. And it's Serginho. And here's Messi! It's anyone's ball now. Knocks it into space.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's ambitious. Into the channel.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Oyarzabal. Chips it through. Oh, good take. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Now, this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. Badiashile has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Jimenez clears it away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Jimenez with the clearance.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Schüller. Now that looks a decent ball. Hazard could try cutting inside here. It's a pretty loose pass. Couldn't squeeze it through. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's a sharp little ball here. And we hit half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. The second half then, just getting going. Hazard takes a look up. Mikel Oyarzabal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Valverde does well to get it back. Tries to play it through. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Hazard plays it short. Turns and goes back. Takes a shot! Ah, he's given it away. And he's away. It's Kane! Sensational from Kane! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Neymar. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Neymar. Played back in.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Schuller makes the interception, and it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Azar. Neymar. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. Kane could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Schuller cuts out the pass. Pass somewhat off target.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Great vision. He's in space and looking for options. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Serán sustituidos por
Hazard attempts a clearance.
el dorsal 10.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe gets through. Big chance! Oh, taken with style. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
This is quite a battle.
Well, at this...
Mbappe. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Valverde getting this one clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Mbappe. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And that has been clubbed away. Oh, that's fabulous. And Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Mbappe. And claimed it back swiftly. Looking to play him in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Thinks one through. De Bruyne. Nicely worked. Good read, needed to be. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! The last act of a game which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Kane voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. We have already started here. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Out to the right. Tries to play it through. That has been cut short. Oh, good spread. Guardiol. Foot in. Great vision. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it...
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? He can get that clear.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Van der Ven cuts it out. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes.
Tries a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Guardiol goes on a run down the left wing. Mikel Oyarzabal. And it's Modric. Tries to pass it through. Crosses it in. Bullish header! Goal! Santos! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Santos have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Ball's played through.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Goes for a shot! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Santos are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's an excellent interception. Can he get on the end of this? That has not gone well. And he can clear it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Haaland. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. Gaia. Threads one. Shoots! And he's there to belt it away. Van der Ven. 30 minutes gone. And here's Valverde. That'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. And he's managed to get free. So much time and space here. Chance!
Valverde made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Hakimi. And it's Hakimi. Modric. This is Messi. Played in deep. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Valverde. And he cuts out the supply. Camavinga. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
What a throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. Hakimi. For Valverde. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Hakimi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the left it goes. Serginho gets into some space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Son Heung-min. Caicedo. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Aims beyond the defence. Modric. And this is Ronaldo. Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Akanji. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Akanji does really well to win the ball there. Spread it left. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Passing is crisp and sharp, and that's a good ball. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The greatest...
Good effort from distance. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Messi. And it's Camavinga. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way, and he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are pulling clear here. And that really is. And it's been given away. He is through here. He's had a shot! No mistake! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's Valverde. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Caicedo. Looking to play him in. Spread neatly. Camavinga. Haaland. And here's Oyarzabal. And it's Camavinga. Another pass just keeps it ticking on. It's Son Heung-min! And that's past the post.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Vitinha. Well, that looks a decent ball. Serginho picks it up out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Teremos uma substituição.
Vitinha. It's run loose here. Caicedo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Here he's having a shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And it's gets the shot away! Oh, that's a brilliant save! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
They've played it short. Santos have the chance to go the other way. And he's running through. Hakimi is steaming forward. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Hakimi. Decent chance! Not the most accurate pass. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Big chance! No, it's wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
That's been cut out, well played. Serginho. The final 5 minutes. Caicedo. And here's Ferran Torres. Messi. Messi! It's anyone's ball now. He's on it, can he get away? Serginho. And Fernandez. Played out to the right. He's in space and looking for options. He's found a way through. Cross to the back post. Oh, smashing header! Oh, it needed better placement. There's the shot! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Santos are at the peak of their powers. And that's that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. And he thumps it clear. And they're back on the ball again. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That has ended up in no man's land. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Wataru Endo, to me, Peter, really makes up the heart, the legs and the lungs of the team. He has a tactical intelligence that when everybody else tends to pile forward, then he has to put himself in a covering position and deal with whatever re-emerges at times. And he's expert at dealing with that, at getting around the pitch.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That has been knocked clear. Thinks one through. Now who's going to be first to this? I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, what a ball! Look at the and the shot! Off the post! That's an imaginative pass. Comes out and deals with it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Kubo. And the through ball. Plenty to aim at. Decent chance! Goal! Japan! So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
After 22 minutes is number 9.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now he's got space here. He's picked his way through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Minamino.
Guatemala really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Tries a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, good spread. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Herrera. Now, can they get him away? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that's... Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's there to get it away. Japan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Can he latch on to this? That's going to go a long way. And they're quick to get it back. Minamino. And the shot's on here. Oh, shooting chance! That has not gone well. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! Oh, another save. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Short changes him with that pass. Looking to play him in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mitoma. Japan finding their passes. And the half-time whistle goes. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be...
He's having a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
It's a Kura. Kubo. Kubo tries making a foray down the right. Looking for the run. And he shoots! He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Turns and goes back. He's had a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. That'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Tries to pass it through. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Herrera. Well, that looks a decent ball, and he was quick to react. Endo. 60 minutes played. And it's Minamino. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's gone looking for safety. And he's managed to get rid. Endo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And they can counter here. And he cuts out the supply.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kubo. Can he get it through? And that's been drilled in. And he's heaved it away. Nicked it back promptly. Ito.
Substitution in progress.
Fired deep towards the back post. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pinches it off him. Tries to play it through. He's being urged to shot, surely! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. It's really well cleared. Great defending, strong and determined. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Deftly away.
Kubo. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
This looks promising. And he's on his way! Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Minamino. Great vision. It's a promising position. Out of play for a throw. Minamino. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Minamino. Minamino! Oh, brilliant save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
It's a mighty effort! He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Kubo is flagged offside.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Knocks it into space. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that was very necessary. Threads one in, and that could set him on his way. He's one-on-one! So that's it, it is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Aside. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop
Hello,
as
everyone,
both
and
sides look
welcome
to
to
clear the
Old
first
Trafford.
hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever...
Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And here's Nkunku. Estupinian. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Modric. Rafael Leao goes for a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Not a lot we need to say about that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Estupinian. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, he's not getting past him there. Rijkaard. Over to the left. Back into the middle. Might be danger here. Can he finish? Van Basten! Scorching strike! That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, terrible pass. He's found a way through. Face decent chance! Yes! They're here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that really is so impressive. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick.
It's Ibrahimovic! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fernandez. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And he's managed... That is Stuta! It's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
It's Pele! A whisker high.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Raul, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Quarter of an hour played. And he was quick to react. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, shoot, and the shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
3-0 and... Real chance! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Roll! Oh, he's been... And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cannavaro played up towards the front line. He's looking wide. Zanetti, he's shifting through the gears here. Nice interception, well timed.
Vardiol.
Here's Rafael Leao. Otto cuts it out. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Good. Could be danger here. Not the most accurate pass. Raul. Park Ji-sung. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shot could be off. There's the shot! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Messi. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And he's away. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And Park Ji-sung! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it. Vardiol.
That has not gone well. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really...
Kane! He scores! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
They're still trying to make a game of this.
Habrán 3 minutos de descuento.
He's beaten the last. It's Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! He's got himself an absolute peach. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido llevarse a casa los balones que vayan a parar a la grada.
Here we go again.
Barcelona really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways...
Takes a shot! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! A finish of true class! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Goes for the shot! Oh, impressive strike.
Cannavaro clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Oh, good-looking ball. Kane might just make this. And he's there to retrieve it. Looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found a way through. Opts to play it back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Aimed beyond the defence. He can get that clear. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. An instinctive, terrific header. High and ultimately harmless. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Zanetti looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now
It's Pele! He's scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Now that was quite some save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That has been knocked clear. It's Pele! Oh, there was plenty on that.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Has a look and plays it forward. Donnarumma kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Park Ji-sung. Cannavaro receives it in a good position here. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Zanetti. And they've got rid. 75 minutes played. And here's Batistuta. Look at the chance! Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there is having a shot! Oh, taken with style! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in...
Batistuta! And he hits the net! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing. Match ball. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Ooh, perfectly measured that. And this is Batis' chance for a shot! No, that's just wide.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And no, he's seen through all of that. He's got away. And the finish! They've done it! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Batistuta. Caicedo. Now, he's got space here. He's in plenty of space here. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
6 minutos de descuento.
Alexander-Arnold. And he's forced to go back. Oh no, what has happened here? He's found a way through. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? Goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
That was lovely, that.
Great ball, and he's in here. Big chance! It's in!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Barcelona playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And he's lost his... It's Ibrahimovic! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's got away. Fernandez. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, robust challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Jimenez. Mbappe producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Azar. Camavinga spots it and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Azar. Oh, easy pickings there. Camavinga knocks it out wide. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Rice. Azar. Vardiol. And it's Azar.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And he's there to get it away. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Rice. Shifted it to the flank. And it's Fernandez. He's shifting through the gears here. Rafael Leao. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And this could turn out to be one big kick of the ball. So the most significant moment of the game. He has missed it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Vardiol. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. Vardiol gets good distance on it. Rice. Now it's Mbappe. That is lovely. Mbappe! It's hit the crossbar. This looks promising. Shot a goal! Dispatched clinically. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Zanetti cuts out the pass. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. And a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Tries to play it through. Kukchu providing an outlet on that flank. He's in plenty of space here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, it's just a little long. Azar. And Guardiol.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He has found the way through. Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
No foul, says the referee. Olise was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that is as far as they're going to go. Over to the left. Olise, and that is expertly dealt with. Fernandez. And the return pass. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Olise. Van Dijk gets a foot in here.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And we've reached half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again then.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Howson. Kukçu. Guardiol. And he's being shifted off it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a good run down the left. And that was nowhere near his best. And this is Kane. Howson wins the duel this time. Zanetti. Olise. Kukçu. Howson. Guardiol going full steam ahead down the left flank. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Hazard. That's very neat.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Hazard. Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Olise looking to add to his goal.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. Shoots! That's going to go a long way. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Now, this could be a chance. And that has been clubbed away. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Mbappe! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Played back in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. There's the shot! Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Olise goes short. Now it's Olise. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Van Dijk. And it's Fernandez. Rafael Leao. Spread neatly.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Mbappe. Threads one in. Now it's Rafael Leao. And he's picked out the run. Oh, smashing header! Oh, it's there! And just like that, he hits 50. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Barcelona really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
There will be a throw-in. Who saw this coming? Barcelona have come back from the very brink. Caicedo. Look at the space here. He's in a great position here. Ball comes in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Barcelona have been handed a game-changing chance. So having trailed, this to go ahead. The comeback is complete. And he does it with ice in his veins.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and a heart-and-mouth moment for the taker.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
It looks to be the correct call, Peter.
Tries a shot! Now who's going to... And the keeper couldn't hold it. Yes, it's in! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Vardiol. And we're done. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end.